Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel Steers to Success. Today we are going to see a B.ed subject, Creating an Inclusive School. The first chapter in this lesson, Understanding the Inclusion. In this chapter we are going to learn the learning outcomes will be understanding the differences between diversity, disability and inclusion. Understand the meaning of inclusion, comprehend the need of inclusion, understand the various models of inclusion. So, today, first three important concepts we are going to discuss, and now first three important concepts we'll discuss in comparative manner so that it will be easy to understand. The first one we'll see diversity, next disability, and last is inclusion. See student, we all are well versed with the term diversity. From our school level, we understand the word, we read the word, many times we came across the word diversity in our various subjects. But we have never thought about a deep sense what is the word meant by. Diversity in the simple way I want to describe here, meaning of diversity is a difference. Lot of difference and lot of variety. Differences means diversity. Now here we'll read this definition of diversity. The concept is explained here. Diversity means differences among different group of people, individuals based on ethnicity, race, socio-economic status, gender, exceptionalities, language, religion, sexual orientation and geographical areas. Now see student, to understand better, we'll see in a simple easiest way. Diversity example we can say that many a times we come across the sentences, India is the diverse country. India is a country of diversity. There is diversity in unity. Unity is there, but along with the diversity we follow unity. So these all things clearly explain us that many people, the people who come from different religion, caste, the social and economic background might be different, the status might be different, genders are obviously different, the languages, the religion. Now I'm going to explain you the meaning of ethnicity. Ethnicity means the person have a feeling of belonging to a particular group. He will not mixed up, he will not feel himself and combine himself in any other group. That is called as ethnicity, means he had a feeling of belongingness to a particular group. Means like I'll give you here example that sometimes we see that Banjaras, nomadic tribes, they always we find them always in the groups. These peoples are always in the groups. They don't mingle in other people's, like they don't mingle in our societies. They form their own groups. Means the feeling of belonging to a particular group is called ethnicity. Race, socioeconomic status. Socioeconomic status we can describe here that there is a high status, low status of society. The person belong to the society of the high status, rich class. The economic status, we can define the person's economic status by his wealth, by his possession, by his designation. So we can describe what is the economic, what is the social status, the way he behaves, the respect in the society. These all things comes under the socio-economic status. Gender, gender we all know. In gender we can say that still in our India we feel that so many laws and acts are implemented, many policies are there, lot of work by NGOs are done, awareness has been spread for women empowerment, but still we find that this is a male dominated society. So gender bias is there. Exceptionalities, languages are totally different, entirely different. Every state has his own language, every state has his own state's religion, sexual orientation, just now we have discussed. And geographical areas, geographical areas means what, the person belong from the person always behave and he carries the tradition the norms of his geographical areas also. The person, now I'll give you one example here. The person comes from the north, the person from North India, and some from south. They are entirely different in the way they talk, they behave, their body languages, their traditions, customs, the way of their food, living, everything is entirely differs. So these all things comes under diversity. Diversity has vast meaning, very vast meaning. So now I think you all have understood meaning, what is the word meant diversity in context with our country. Next, disabilities. Disability. The word itself tells you ability to do something. We say it is ability. Disability. Unable to perform the duty. Unable to perform the normal duties. Unable to perform the simplest form of duty. Unable to perform any task. It is called disability. The word itself tells us. A disability is an impairment that may be cognitive, developmental, intellectual, mental, physical, and sensory, or some combination of those. Means now see, we can say here that the person is having impairment. He may be having impairment of cognitive, means it is related with the mental, means related with the brain. Developmental, maybe the problem of developmental of spinal cord. Maybe the problem of intellectual, his IQ is very low, below than average. Mental, physical disability, handicapness of regarding locomotor skills and locomotor handicapness. Physical, sensory, regarding senses, we have 5 senses. We all know that the disability, impairment in the senses, means deaf, dumb, unable to see, blind, means visual problem is there, sensory, or some combination of, and some people may have combination of these all sensory problem. So this is the disability. And now we'll see inclusion. Now see student, keep in mind, first thing we have cleared that what is diversity. Lot of difference, vast differences. Disability, unable to perform the simplest task, the regular task that which all human have rights, which all human we can perform easily, that regular task they are unable to perform. And inclusion means what? Inclusion comes from the word include. Include means we have to include them in ourselves, mingle them. We have not to exclude them. So inclusion word come from include word. And now see inclusion. What is written over here? Inclusion is an organizational efforts and practices in which different groups or individuals having different backgrounds are culturally, socially accepted and welcomed and equally treated.